Hello everyone, welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 945, 946, 947, and 948. So last time, we got the reveal that Killer is actually like the murderer guy with the scythe that we saw. That it was actually Killer all along. And Kid and Killer are being drowned right now. While Luffy is wanting to fight Queen, except now Big Mom came in and she's wanting to fight Queen, and they're going after the red bean soup, and there's other stuff happening. There's quite a lot happening, I would say. But yeah, I think we're gonna just jump right into this. Let's not waste too much time at the start here, except for me to tell you to support the video. I'm a small channel, so liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel, that stuff helps me out a lot. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions and early access. You can get the next... I don't know how many episodes it is. I had to cancel a few when I was sick, so we're a little less ahead than we were before, but you can get weeks worth of videos in full-length version on my Patreon account right now. You can also join the YouTube membership below to get 1 week early on edited videos. That has not changed, because I kept the editing work up while I was sick. All for you guys. Anyway, I think we're going to jump into this. This is episode 945 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you are new to this channel, this is the recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. Okay, well that's as far as I got in the cube. This episode is going to be called The Destruction of Udon. Big Mom rampages. Oh, Lord. Now she's looking back to the size that I expect her to be. She's an emperor. Mm-hmm. Alright. Queen standing back up. Okay, but can you still survive against her? This music's cool. Oh. Okay, what happened? I don't imagine it did much to Big Mom. She just caught it. Launch him back up. Maybe not. I mean, Queen's pretty fucking strong to be holding out like this. Oh, okay. Damn, that hurt you that much? It looks like he just kind of fell a little bit. Oh shit! You're gonna have to like jump over it, like a Wipeout game, like a Fall Guys game. Okay, guess you're fine. She lifted him. My God. Nice. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Yay, they're out. They're not dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think he'd want you to check on him. Absolutely destroyed Queen. Mm-hmm. She's the emperor for a reason. Do you? Have they made it? They better be making it right now. Oh my God, the fucking goo guy. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't like Caribou. I can't. He's awful. Smart snails. Yeah. Oh, they go into a main snail? Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Then you disable all the smart snails. It's a good plan, and it's clever. Problem is, your tongue's sticking out of your mouth all the time. I just realized he has a little crescent moon on his beard. Hell yeah. You found the bowl, but I think it's empty. I mean, you can probably lick the bowl like you just made, you know, cookies or whatever. Or pancakes. Having that, like, pancake batter at the bottom of the bowl. Oh. Oh no! I know, it's bad. She's not exactly the calmest when she's hungry. Oh, the music. Probably wise. Oh no. She gonna take it out on Luffy for eating it? Oh god. Oh no, he's an idiot. Oh god. So you're gonna have to fight Big Mom while staying in the ring still? Because you still got the thing around your neck. How do we even do that? Oh god. That's kind of a cool illustration. Animation's pretty good right now. Yep, that's what I'm saying. You gotta stay in the circle still. And she's taken up most of the ring. Oh, you're calling her Big Mom. Oh, Luffy. Oh, God. What do you do? Bring the ring with you. Well, that's nice. Damn. She's very different now that she's lost her memory. Oh, man, yo! No! Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa, that's sick. Oh. Hell yeah. Did he take his own off too? I saw him take Yo's off. He did. Wow. That's awesome. That sort of hysterical strength is gonna help with Kaido. Oh, use it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's like going hard into the training. You gotta practice against an emperor to face an emperor. Holy shit! Oh, that's so cool. The sakura, like, flower type things coming off his arm. It's gonna end the episode. It's gonna end the episode. Damn it! At least that's only the first episode of the video, so I'm gonna see how this resolves. But man, I do like that though, like, Hyo being like, holy shit, you just did the thing you've been trying to do. And you just did it in a moment of crisis. You're not gonna have another chance like this. Fine, I'm gonna stop here and say, you have to protect me. That's a cool way to train him, I think, where it's like, he's putting himself in danger because he's like, this is the way that I know you're gonna learn. Which is cool, because that's, like, as I said before, that's what Rayleigh does, is he taught Luffy a lot by, you know, by instinct instead of by teaching him technique. And so now Hyo is picked up on that and is going, Luffy, you need to fight now by instinct, remembering that feeling that you just had, because that is the best way to learn, you know. Like, you could read a million books, you could dedicate your entire life reading books on how to shoot a basketball, but someone is going to go and shoot a basketball for 15 minutes and have a better understanding of it than you. Like, it's you have to feel it, you know. You have to know what it feels like. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me. I'm using the basketball example because I always use basketball examples because I play basketball, and so it's like, it's something that I can relate it to. But it is kind of crazy sometimes where it's like, I will just be, you know, like, we'll be doing shoot around before a game, like warming up, and I will, like, you know, maybe it's been a couple weeks since I played, so I'll go to the 3-point line, I'll shoot a shot, it'll miss badly, I'll shoot another shot, it'll miss badly, I'll shoot another shot, it bounces off the ring, and I'm like, I'm getting close, I'll shoot another shot, this one goes in, and once that one goes in, I can shoot like 3 or 4 more shots and they might all go in, or like at least most of them will go in, or at least I'm really close to going in. And it's like, I'm not actively going like, oh, I just have to have my hand here, I just have to, like, I have to put this much power into it. I'm not actively doing that, but my body feels how I shot, and it saw the shot go in, and like, I got the dopamine, and that like adjusted the way that my body does it. So it would be the same way with using Ryo, you know? Like, he knows now how it felt to tear that collar in half. He needs to capitalize on it right now. So, really cool. I like it. I think I'm still not sure what I feel about the Big Mom storyline. Because it's like, they're doing the, like, Big Mom, you know, oh, she's actually being kind. Like, that's her kindness that is, she wanted to share it or whatever. But in my head, I'm just like, does that matter? Because I feel like it's just, she's just gonna revert, and like, I don't know what I'm rooting for here, you know? Like, I feel like we're just watching, like, we're basically just biding our time until she's gonna be regular Big Mom again, and regular Big Mom is a more interesting character. Just also just because, like, the more they, like, take away her agency and stuff, the more they, like, sort of infantilize her, which makes sense. I mean, that's the part of the character, is like, I talked about in Whole Cake Island, the major themes of Whole Cake Island, in my estimation, were about childhood. Like, it was about immaturity. And so Big Mom, as a character, she represents immaturity. She never grew up from being a kid because she always got what she wanted, because she was always strong enough that, like, no one could tell her what to do. So she never actually properly became an adult. Even though she's an old lady now, she's still as immature as a 12-year-old girl, you know? So where we see that aspect of her coming through like this. And so, like, when I say they infantilize her, I'm not saying it's out of character for them to do that. That is her character. Her character is like childlike. Her character is bratty, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I just think it's less interesting when she is like a pawn, rather than I like more when she's the one in control, you know? Because her being in control is terrifying, and it's fun to watch a villain that's you know, especially an emperor who's, you know, it's the same reason that I say I'm not a big fan of like Hulk type transformations. I'm not as big a fan of Zoan fruits in this show, because like it takes away the humanity to add more power, and that's kind of what they're doing with they do with Big Mom. She's very, very strong, but there's nothing going on in her head, at least right now, you know. But when there is stuff going on in her head and she's actually like scheming, it's really entertaining, and I really love that. I'm not saying she needs to be hyper intelligent. I just want her to have some agency in what's going on. And so I said like I'd give the Big Mom storyline time, and I still am gonna do that. But I'm watching it still now and going, I don't know if it hits as much for me as if they had just had Big Mom be here and have her memory and be like, and this battle having more stakes because she knows Straw Hat. Like that would be kind of cool, I feel like. But we'll see where it ends up going. And yeah, I like the detail of like the boss snails and the smart snails, and that, you know, the smart snails have, you know, shorter range or whatever, but they all feed into the boss snail, which sends out the signals or whatever. I just think it's like, you know, it's kind of classic technology stuff, but Oda's, you know, incorporating it into the snails. I think it's funny the way that Oda continues to expand the snail, how the snail technology works. Because yeah, you can really just be like any piece of technology that exists in our world, you can just put it in this world as a snail. Mostly communication devices, but it's very funny that like we continuously add new types of snails to this world. I think it's great. Anyway, I think we're just gonna move on to the next episode. This is episode 946 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay. Recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode's gonna be called The Awakening of Ryuo. Luffy's monster punch. I don't know. Whoa. I don't think they showed us that animation last time. Oh yeah, I see now him tearing off his own one. Oh well, he's willing to take that chance. Alright! Oh man, going back to this. Oh. Look at our pre-time skip family. Oh man, I forgot about this. Man. So cool. I had forgotten that he did that. You have that power. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you believe in him. Oh my god! She just launched him. Doesn't look like he did much there. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have believed in him. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta get him out. It is cool that Oda's like taking his time with Luffy's strength. Ah, cool. Uh-huh. Oh, cool. Damn! Enter the enemy's body. Damn. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, don't tell me he's actually dead. Oh my god? But he's so cool. Get Chopper over there, he's a doctor, he'll know if he's dead or not. Shit, man. God damn, he's dead! Oh man. I feel like if Big Mom attacks now, while Luffy's like grieving, Luffy might do it. Oh, whoa, hey! He's up! He's fine! He's fine! He's just fucking fine! He's just lying there for no reason! Luffy didn't check his pulse or nothing? Oh my god. Just deeper in the prison? Who's that? Oh my god. Damn. There's some nice animation still. Damn. Look at her. Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense. I don't know, you failed at that once, dude. I like his laugh. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, that's the trap, I guess. Just coming through the wall? Oh my god. Okay, if nothing else, the plan worked just to get her off Luffy for a second. Okay, what's your plan? It's still the same fucking empty pot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Oh! She's just taking it on the head. Don't celebrate. Like. Oh my gosh. Reminds me of Brooke stabbing Big Mom, where it's like, holy shit, he made contact, but then doesn't end up doing anything to her. She gonna just get consciousness back? Oh my gosh.
Mama.
Wow, she's getting her memories back, I think. Not just consciousness. I didn't even think about that. So you just knocked the amnesia out of her? Oh god. Oh god. Yep. It's all back. Oh god. Oh god. Shit, man. Okay, she's gonna be even more dangerous now. Although I am looking forward to it, because as I said, I wanted to get back to her having agency again. It seems like she's gonna have some agency again. But yeah, I mean, Queen is not a good matchup for her. Like, Queen's a very, very strong dude, but like, he got bodied by her the first time, and then the second time, he's just strong enough to knock the amnesia out of her, and that's it, you know? Not strong enough to knock her out, or to take her out at all, but strong enough to give her a bump to get that head back in line. So, yeah, we're in trouble now, because now, I mean, I don't know how we progress from here. I don't know if we, like, beat Big Mom here, you know? Like, now I know I said all through Whole Cake Island, oh, well, we're gonna beat Big Mom by the end of this arc, and then we didn't. And then some people were like, well, obviously that wasn't gonna happen, but I've defended myself on this before. I'm like, it was supposed to be a twist that we didn't beat her. That was supposed to be. Like, even though they said we're not gonna fight Big Mom, like, Oda has set up expectations in the story, and then those were flipped on their head when we actually just escape, and then Big Mom comes after us instead. So I know I've said it before, but it's possible we try to deal with her now, you know? I don't think we will. I don't think we'll beat her here, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, what we do in this storyline right now. I do hope that, you know, something cool happens, because, like, right now we're still a little bit meandering around Udon, and so I'm waiting. But what I will say is that I do like the patience of this story in terms of Luffy's growth. Like, I feel like there's been many moments where you could have had Luffy just master the technique, and yet he's still struggling with it, you know? And in hindsight, that's the right thing to do. But when you're writing a story, it's hard to not give the audience that satisfaction when you build up to it, you know? And they built up to it several times of, like, if Luffy gets the technique here, it'll be satisfying. If he gets it here, it'll be satisfying. If he gets it here, it'll be satisfying. And yet he's still not getting it, to make it really, to, like, really show us this is not an easy technique to grasp. And when Luffy does actually get a hold of it, it's gonna be worth it. You know, he's gonna have earned it. Because I don't think, at this point, I don't think you can say that, like, it came out of nowhere, you know? They've set this up very, very well. Not only in this arc of, like, setting it up by him trying it over and over again, but setting it up all the way back to fucking, the archipelago. They were showing that flashback to him pulling off the collar in the archipelago, which is very cool to see, like, to see that technique. But then, at the time, I'm just thinking, well, Rayleigh's just that strong and fast. So, like, that's it. I wasn't thinking at the time about how this is a technique. I was purely thinking, yeah, I mean, I think I knew it was haki, but I didn't know, like, what that entailed. And now we get to see, like, exactly what it is. And so it's like, it's a kind of haki that, you know, you can cover your body, but then you can, like, go one step further so that when you strike something, the haki goes into them and destroys them from the inside out. It's pretty crazy. I like how haki is, like, a relatively simple power system, but it also works nicely. And it works to assist the other power systems in the series, you know? It reminds me very much, and I've probably made this comparison before, but it reminds me a lot of, what was it called? Hamon or something in JoJo? Like, at the start of JoJo, there's this power system that they set up. And frankly, it's not that interesting. Like, the original power system that JoJo sets up really isn't that interesting overall, you know? It's like, oh yeah, you can make punches stronger or whatever. I don't remember exactly what the details of it was. But they set that up, and it seems like that was going to be the main power system of the series. And then at some point, I think it's part 3 or something, they introduce stands, which becomes their main power system, and that's the iconic one that JoJo's known for. Like, you have a full-on man standing next to you who has these powers, you know, that's coming out of them. And the stands are a way more interesting power system, and they're really cool, right? And once they did that, I think they kind of did away with the other power system, Hamon or whatever it was called. But honestly, it's been a while since I watched JoJo. I didn't finish part 6 of JoJo, and it's not the fault of the part. I liked the episodes. It was the fault of Netflix, the way that they released it. I hated it, and I just never... Like, I lost the hype for it because of the way that they released episodes. Because no one was discussing it properly, you know? Like, we weren't able to talk about it week by week because they released all the episodes at once. I hate when shows do that. It sucks. It sucks. It's like the worst thing that's happened to TV. Anyway, so, like, yeah, they released all the episodes at once. I lost the hype for it, so I haven't picked up JoJo in a while. I want to go back and watch part 6 properly again. I watched, like, the first half of it or whatever because I really did like it. When I watched it, but I don't, from memory, I don't think they really bring up that power system too much anymore. But what I'm saying is, I feel like this is what it was supposed to be. Like, Haki is an application of it that really works nicely. And the reason it works is because the devil fruits already exist in this universe. So there's already, like, the creative one. If Haki was the only power system in this universe, I think it'd be kind of boring. But because we have the devil fruits to be really creative, and then Haki to, like, solidify everything and to sort of add, like, intrigue and a base, you know, a base power on top of that, it makes everything way more interesting. And the fact that Haki was introduced later to, like, support the rest of it. Whereas, like, in JoJo, it's like Hamon or whatever was introduced first, and it's like, oh, this is a boring one. So when stands are introduced, it's like, oh, this is really cool. And then we forget about the previous one. But in this show, it's like the devil fruits were there from the start, so that was already a really cool power system. And then when they start introducing Haki, what's exciting about it is that it's building on top of already exciting things, rather than, you know, it's already got a cool foundation to it. So yeah, I really like it, and I like the restraint that's being used in this training arc. So let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 947 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that's the cube complete. Okay, oh, this episode's gonna be called The Return of the Emperor. Big Mom's memories come back. Okay, yeah, it's all coming back to her. Mm-hmm. She's a bit stronger than you thought. Oh god. Now she knows what she's doing. She knows her techniques again. She could just take Queen's soul right now. Oh god. Yep. Oh, is she about to collapse? She collapsed? Did the hit on her head really actually do that much damage? Yeah. Yeah. Tie her up. Oh my gosh. They've actually captured Big Mom? That's insane. Which means I feel like there's gonna be another, like, where we or the Big Mom Pirates are gonna break her out. I don't blame him for, like, going overboard. He's trying not to underestimate her. Okay, taking her directly to Kaido. Alright. Also, there are big enough gaps in the gate that you could probably get through, Tama. You don't need a rush! Oh my gosh.
だったら暴れ放題だな。
こいつが今自由だ。
You have to fight him at full strength now.
ずっと自由だ。来たか。覇気を体に。
Ooh, okay, here we go. Didn't work yet?
違う。
No, I think he's got to do it against an important guy. Gonna be hard to just pull off that technique against some random scrub, I think.
しな。これじゃねえんだ。
Because you don't have like any pressure from these guys.
書いてるだけじゃカイドウは倒せねえ。覇気を。
ふざけやがって。
Damn, left a permanent mark on his face. Many years later, I think he's still gonna have Luffy's handprint on his
なんじゃ
face.
ねえ。でも。
There's lots of guys to practice.
こんなに
Yep.
練習は竜王。
And he always just alive and watching.
おりんさんを助けに。
No!
はい。
てめえら何者だ。
ヘビーポイント。
Although Luffy might say, don't help. Hell yeah, Kiku.
ダメだ。全然違う。
Nah. Still just regular Haki.
とっととかかってこい。
Make me feel danger so I do more to you.
せっかくさ。
和を乱すたった一人の仲間のためにお前ら全員処刑
Damn.
一回反抗両腕
No, cut off Luffy's arm so I can check off my bingo card.
二回反抗両足切断
Or Brooke's arm at least.
はあ、何言ってんだよ。囚人たちが言うこと聞くわけねえだろ。
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that plan works.
だが逃げたところで
Yeah, it's hard to see a future that Luffy wins, I guess, for these guys, so they have to choose their sides now.
この国のどこを探してももう自由なんて
Yeah, I can see why they'd feel like that.
俺たちを巻き込むな
Damn. Oh,
大丈夫か
Jesus.
人の心配してる場合じゃねえぞ
I mean, these guys are helping you. Why are you shooting them? Oh my god! Oh, that's fucked up. I mean, your plan was working without this extra thing. You're shooting another person for no reason? Playgrounds. Jesus. This guy's just an idiot. Yeah, well, you might make them rise up again if they feel like they're gonna die anyway.
そんなもん。
Is he breaking out? Did you get his key? Did Rizo get his key?
全部話してやれよ麦わらの小僧最後のチャンスがあると
The music.
あの牢に収監されているのはもう
It's a samurai.
処刑のつもりでオロチ様がそう言ったのが13年前赤座や9人男の一人だ、まさか
And he seems like a really cool one as well.
間違いない。川松さんだ。
Oh, really? How could you tell? Maybe the ka pa 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 pa.
行きます。
手柄はいただきだ
Nice.
なんだ針か
It's just a fishbone, yeah.
松ではないわ赤座役人男
I do like him.
健在なり
Cool. Okay, we might finally get some more Kawamatsu and actually like get to know him. I like him. I think he's cool. I think like so far he looks cool. He's got a kind of cool voice. His laugh is great. The ka pa 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 is like a classic great One Piece laugh. That works really nicely. But yeah, I think they're building him up to be very cool. So I'm excited to see how cool he actually is, you know. But yeah, this episode is pretty good. I think the I think the idea that like Big Mom is chained up now and is being delivered to Kaido, I think that's interesting because I want to see what Kaido does with her. Like, what does he do if he has an emperor in custody? You know, I'm very curious about that. And I feel like it's very much setting up for like Big Mom's gonna be in custody, and then Big Mom's crew is gonna help us because we're gonna want to take down Kaido and they're gonna want to free Big Mom. So they're gonna have to team up with us, you know, whether directly or indirectly, but we're gonna be like vaguely working together, I bet. And then they're gonna like break out Big Mom, and then Big Mom's gonna, you know, there's gonna be a big war, and Big Mom is maybe going to be fighting against Kaido. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Am I an idiot? What am I? Oh, Big Mom fights Kaido. There it is. It's on I3. I was staring at it for ages, and I saw that Kaido has had kids with Big Mom, and I was like, it's got to be here somewhere. By the way, I'm just going through all of these to make sure that we haven't seen another one. Although, like, we haven't made a crazy amount of progress in these episodes anyway, so no, I don't think so. No, we haven't hit anything else on that bingo card yet. Still, we're doing pretty well, I would say. I feel like this is kind of what I anticipated the bingo card to look like at the end of the arc. Genuinely, like, I didn't think that we would get anywhere near bingo. So the fact that like it looks like this already, you know, I feel like I think we're probably gonna get like 3 more at most. And one of them is gonna be like a stretch, you know, like by the time this is over, I feel like. Anyway, so yeah, I'm curious to see where the Big Mom stuff is going, and I like Kawamatsu, so I'm excited to see his stuff as well. I think we're just gonna jump right into the next one. This is episode 948 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's if you're... Well, I don't need to explain it. I already explained it at the start of this video. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode is going to be called The Beast Released. Kawamatsu the Kappa release. Is this Raizo getting the key? Is that what we're looking at now? Yes, I believe so. Oh, the sword. Oh yeah, and here's the monkey. The monkey fruit or whatever. Yeah, solitaire, that's right. Nice! Get the fuck out of there. Go Raizo. I mean, yeah, he just spat a fishbone into someone's neck. I don't know if babies can really do that. Oh. Okay, we're back here. Okay. Oh my god! Yeah, he's got more. Damn. Oh, she actually did beat it. Nice! Should have used that technique first, honestly. Just escape right away instead of even bothering to fight a bit. Hell yeah! Here he comes! Yes! Awesome! Okay, here we go. Come on. Let's see him do some cool shit. I like the green shine on the blade. Soto Muso is the name of his blade, I guess. He's just gonna charge through him? Whoa! Ooh! Cool. I like the Ryuo glow. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that looks sick! I love it! Cool. Hell yeah, it's like I unlocked a new Smash Bros character. Aww. Aww. Is he gonna throw up? All over them? Oh. 13 years of, yeah, I was about to say 13 years of bad fish finally catching up with him. Fuck the playgrounds. Okay, Kiku. Yes! Well, you're getting involved by holding him down. He's got his little sword. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Take off that thing that's covering your identity so well. Hell yeah. Oh shit, yeah, you just made them retreat. My god. Kiku's fucking height. I mean, they're height as well, but they're also wide. Oh my gosh. Kikunojo of the Fallen Snow. Yeah, I was about to say, they called him he. A woman at heart. Hell yeah. I mean, you're a hot dude. Kikunojo. I think that we have heard him be referred to as Kikunojo before. Damn, look at the fucking mask on Kiku. That's scary. Okay. Now when Kiku says that he's a woman at heart, does he mean he would prefer to be referred to as a woman? Or is it just like, I didn't want to correct you because, you know, I'm feminine. Okay, Zoro and Hiyori. This is a wild scene to put in the middle of all of this. Oh shit. All fine? Just walking past each other? Nope. Here we go. Zoro is ready for it. Oh my god. Cool, okay, so it's a ninja. Whoa! Yeah. Man, Hiyori, are you in love yet? We gonna see Big Mom arriving at Kaido's place? That would be cool. There's no way. I mean, those are like sea prism chains, right? So if she was able to break out of that, that would be insane. Okay, back to sleep. Okay, we're not seeing the actual arrival yet. There's just a little update there. Alright, fine. Fine. I don't want to see it anyway. whatever. Okay, here we go. Yes, Kiku. Oh, seeing Hyo fight as well. I like how his sword is like sized to him. It's like it would be a short sword on anyone else, I feel like. Luffy going back to just like regular Gum Gum Gatling is strange to me. I think Luffy... Nice. Would the playgrounds work on him? Cause he's got the Magellan resistance to poison, you know? So I wonder if this would come under that. Jesus Christ, dude. Yes, Chopper! Come on, Chopper, break this guy's jaw open. Yeah. Nice! Little Luffy Chopper team up we don't get very often. Oh my gosh. Poor Killer. Thank you, Raizo. Just take the help. Help Killer get out of here. Or help us fight at least. Damn. Okay, nice. I think that was like my favorite of the 4 episodes that we've watched today. I feel like that one was just consistently, there was some, you know, interesting, cool stuff going on. Although I don't have a ton written down to discuss based on it. I just have like, you know, we got to see Kawamatsu fight a little bit. They sort of like revealed who they were to the prisoners. We got that Zoro and Hiyori scene with one of the assassins, which was just like a short kind of, you know, it's like there's a bunch of scenes that are like setting up for some cool stuff to come. I mean, this whole early part of Wano, like I'm seeing the pieces they're putting in place and they're awesome. Like it's really, really cool, but it's also taking like a lot longer to set up than most arcs do. But like, I feel like it's gonna be a hell of a payoff when it does. It's reminding me a bit of the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter, where like if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, one of the final arcs, like the last major arc in Hunter x Hunter, is called a Chimera Ant arc, right? And in that arc, they come across this big threat or whatever, and the first, I don't know how many episodes, but like the start of it's not as many episodes as One Piece takes, but like the start of the Chimera Ant arc, there's like a lot of episodes that are set up, and they're basically setting up like all of the villains and like all these other new side characters and like lots of other stuff. So it's like, and I mean, Hunter x Hunter does kind of like tend to focus on other characters than the main characters very often. But it basically takes a long time, I feel like, setting up this world. So at the start, like I remember being like, yeah, okay, I don't know if this arc is really working for me. I don't know if I'm interested in the villains. I don't know if like I'm excited about the confrontations yet. I don't know like if this is gonna be great or anything. But by the end of the Chimera Ant arc, when everything is hitting, it's like, holy shit, everything was worth it. And it's like all the dominoes are falling, everything's coming into place. And it feels like art. It feels like really incredible art by the end of the Chimera Ant arc. And then in rewatches, it's also better because you can see what they're setting up at different times, you know? I'm kind of having that feeling right now with Wano, where it's like I know I can see what they're setting up, and I'm being patient with it because I know it is going to be good. Like I can already see the vision. I can already see it's great. The difference, I feel like, is that this show, I mean, how long has Wano been going on for? When did Wano start? It started in like 890 something or something. So it's been like 50 or 60 episodes, and Hunter x Hunter at total is like 100 and I don't know, 130 episodes or something. How long is it? 140? Hunter x Hunter, how many episodes? There are 148 total of Hunter x Hunter. So like Chimera Ant arc is probably I don't know. How let me just go to Hunter x Hunter on Crunchyroll and just see like how many episodes is it split up into different oh, it's not split up into arcs like One Piece is. But I'm gonna guess it's about, you know, it's maybe 60 of those episodes. Whereas here it's like we're almost that long into Wano right now and it's still doing the setup. But like, as I said, really cool setup. Like, I can't wait to see Luffy's that move come to pass. I can't wait until we do the assault on Kaido's base. I can't wait to see what the Kaido and Big Mom stuff, like that stuff is happening together. I can't wait to see the Straw Hats all come together. I can't wait to see Kawamatsu and some of these other people like fighting with us at full strength against like huge important opponents, you know? Like, there's so much stuff that they're setting up here that's really, really cool. And they also revealed in this episode that Kiku is a guy named Kiku Nojo, which I think they used the name Kiku Nojo before. They did. I've got it written down at least in episode 936, Kiku Nojo. But I might even have it earlier than that at some point, because I definitely knew the name. I don't know if does the addition of Nojo, does that like make does that make the name sound more masculine in Japanese? I'm not sure. Like, it kind of sounds, to my white ears, it kind of sounds like it might be a more masculine version of the name, you know? It's like if you had like you know, Angelo and Angelica. There's one, you know? So like them saying, but it's like the reverse. But it's like, you know, if you're saying Kiku, people are like, oh, that's kind of feminine name. But if it's like, oh no, it's Kiku Nojo, people are like, oh, it's like a dude version of the name. Is that what it's like? And then, you know, if that's the case, was it like earlier when they reveal that the name is Kiku Nojo, does that start theories of like, oh, actually Kiku is probably a guy, you know? And also, remember back when Kiku used the like samurai term? I remember I looked it up, but is it generally a masculine term to use, maybe? And that's also what Zoro kind of picked up on? I'm not sure. But anyway, my only question is that Kiku said I'm a woman at heart, which is kind of like a funny joke if that's just a joke. But also that could just genuinely be Kiku saying like, yeah, I mean, like I'm biologically male, but you know, call me she, her still. Like it could still be like that. And I know that this is already going to be a point of contention later in the arc, because I know that there's Yamato in this arc somewhere. By the way, I don't know when the fuck like Yamato is showing up in this show, but I know that there's like gender stuff with Yamato as well, and I know that it creates a lot of friction. Because I heard about that like before I even started watching One Piece. I remember seeing people arguing about it. Really all that matters to me is like what the character likes. That's really all that should matter. Like, what does a character want to be referred to as? And like people were calling Kiku Okiku, which O is the like feminine affix or whatever, affix that you add to the name, right? It's like something that you add on to say like to be like a respect term for women, right? and Kiku was never like, don't say that, like, or even getting embarrassed about it. So it's like I don't know, you know. It's the funny thing is like pronouns don't matter as much in Japanese because they don't tend to use pronouns quite as much in their speech. Most of the time when you're speaking in Japanese, you can say a whole sentence without using their pronouns at all. When in English, it's a little clunky if you're like avoiding using someone's pronouns. So that's luckily we have gender neutral pronouns like they, so I can use they. If I'm not entirely sure what Kiku personally prefers. But I kind of also get the vibe, like, this doesn't fully give me the vibe of, like, Kiku definitely wants to be referred to as a woman. It kind of just feels like Kiku's like, I literally don't care. Like, you were saying, Kiku kind of gives me the vibe of, like, any pronouns, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm a feminine person. I know that I'm a feminine person. If people are going to call me a woman, that's fine. Technically, I'm a man. That's fine, too. I accept my femininity. Like, I'm a person who, like, if people refer to me as feminine, like, I don't use she, her pronouns or anything. I have he, him pronouns. I'm still a cis man. But if people refer to me in a feminine way in general, you know, I don't mind that, because I am, like, cool with my femininity. I don't think I would say I'm a woman at heart if someone said that to me or whatever. But, like, you know, I'm like 20% of the way to that. So I kind of get it, even if Kiku is like, well, I'm still a dude, but, like, you know, say whatever you want. I truly don't think Kiku cares. Like, it's a sort of thing where I'm watching it and I'm like, I think Kiku is not, gender is of no consequence to him. So, yeah, anyway, that is episode 848, right? So, final thing we're going to do, real quick, is we're going to watch one of the One Piece songs. So, I'm excited to jump into this. I'm going to do it real quick because I actually have some plans soon. So, let's just jump right into the song. And today we are doing Headliners with Kid and Law. Interesting. Okay, let's jump into it. This is an appropriate time to see this song, I guess. Okay. It's cool seeing this song after we had that kid scene with Killer as well. Oh. I kind of like Lord's voice. Yeah, Lord's voice is cool. Kids is probably going to be weird sounding. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, Lord's is so smooth. Ooh. Oh my god. It's a weird song. Oh, this part's cool. In my room. I'd like if they went back and forth like that more. They had a cool back and forth for a second there. I think that's a really fun way to do the song. I think they should just go line for line. Oh my gosh. It's a long instrumental, although I don't mind it. You know, it's kind of fun imagining Levi singing this song. Or the teacher from Haikyuu, you know? His other parts. Their voices match nicely together. Because Kid has that gravel. Did they record this together, I wonder? Like, in the same room? Okay. Headliners! Yeah, them going back and forth like this. That part's really cool. I like that. Nice! That's the coolest part of the song, I think. Take away all the instrumentals and just in my hand. Nice. Very cool. Nice song. It's genuinely, I'm gonna forget about it before the end of the day. But it was still cool. I like Law's voice. I think Kid's voice, I'm not gonna say Kid's voice was bad. It wasn't. He was like a fine singer. And he was doing it in the kid voice as well. He was doing like a character voice at the same time. And their voices went really well together. But like, I think Laws just surprised me that I was like, oh, he actually sounds like really good. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, that's One Piece, episodes 945 to 948. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.